Hey everybody! I'm going to give some people just a couple seconds to jump on. I hope everybody had a great week so far. Tomorrow's Friday. We're almost there. Big weekend planned for Father's Day. I don't know about you all, but we've got a big weekend planned. I'm going to talk tonight about supplements. I'm sorry again about the lighting. I don't know what's going on in here. I look kind of like I have a dome on my forehead, but I'm going to talk about supplements because this is something that's important for our bodies to be able to function at its optimal peak. So there's a difference in vitamins. Vitamins are something our body needs. Typically we get them from fruits and vegetables, and a lot of people grow their own food, but now everything has been modified so much and genetically manufactured, so we're not getting everything that our body needs, so a lot of times we have to use supplements. So I've got a bunch of notes here that I'm going to be looking at while I'm talking to you all, and if you stay on with me till the end, I do have a free gift for you, which I unfortunately neglected to bring in here with me, but I'll talk about it and you can let me know what you'd like. So thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, now, most people, and me included, do not know how to identify a natural vitamin from a synthetic one. Vitamin and mineral supplements can contain labels that are complicated to read, complicated to understand. You might not even know what to look for in a vitamin or mineral supplement, and a lot of times when you read them, the names are so long, how do you know actually what you're getting? So some manufacturers of commercial vitamin and mineral supplements add synthetics to vitamin products. Now, this is typically to increase the vitamin's potency, but many of them contain the synthetics, which are made of derivatives of coal tar, which is a known, I can't pronounce the word. Here, hold on just a second. Give me just a second. Carcinogen. I'm sorry. I had to ask my daughter to help me there. My brain just stopped working. And that is also something that's found in cigarette smoke. So this is only one of the reasons why it's important to talk to your doctor about supplements, and when they put you on supplements, and when you're going into the stores. You can buy vitamins from anywhere from the Family Dollar to Dollar Tree to Dollar General to the Walmarts, Kmarts, and pharmacies. So there are 5 things that you can help use to identify ingredients on a vitamin label. So I'm going to read them. Look for the words that say 100% natural on the product's label. Now, some product labels can contain the words natural, but manufacturers can claim natural on their nutritional products if at least 10% of the product comes from a natural food source. The Organic Consumers Organization recommends looking for products that contain 100% plant-based or 100% animal-based on the product's label. So that's one thing to look for. The second thing to look for is find the food source list on the product's label. If the product's label does not contain a list of natural food sources, then the product is synthetic. Look for food sources such as yeast, fish, vegetable, and citrus. So another way, the third way, is identify whole foods in the ingredient list instead of the particular nutrient. Now, Dr. Ben Kim is a chiropractor and an acupuncturist, and on his radio show, he says to look for foods on the list of ingredients that contain a certain vitamin, such as Arceola cherry powder, which contains vitamin C. If you can identify vitamin C in the ingredient list, Dr. Kim says you can almost guarantee that the vitamin is synthetic. All right, and the next thing to look for, salt forms on the product label. A synthetic added to supplements for increasing the stability of the vitamin or mineral. Some of the salt forms to look for include acetate, bitrate, chloride, gluconate, hydrochloride, nitrate, and succinate. Now, the 5th thing you need to look for is learn how to read the product's label by looking for keywords that indicate the supplement is synthetic. Words that end in IDE or ATE indicate that the product contains salt forms, which are synthetics. For instance, If you see chloride, hydrochloride, acetate, or nitrate on the ingredients list, the manufacturer used synthetics for the product. Additionally, the letters DL that appear before the name of the ingredient indicates the supplement is synthetic. For an example, look for fish oils when buying a vitamin A supplement. If the product's label states palmitate, Palmitate, it is a synthetic vitamin A supplement. So I'm going to go over some of the things that are common synthetics to look for to avoid. Vitamin A, if it has on there acetate and palmitate. Vitamin B1, which is thiamine, if it says thiamine monotrate or thiamine hydrochloride. Vitamin B2, if it's got riboflavin. Vitamin B6, pyridoxine hydrochloride. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of these things I can't even pronounce to tell you what to look for. Like for biotin, D-biotin. If it's got D-biotin on there, then you know that's the synthetic. If it's got vitamin C as ascorbic acid, then the ascorbic acid would indicate that it's synthetic. And I'll be honest, I can't even pronounce the rest to even go over the list to tell you. So those are some things to look for. You can also think about talking to a doctor or a pharmacist or someone else before purchasing a vitamin or mineral supplement, because they can help you identify whether it's a natural or synthetic vitamin. And you also want to be cautious if you're allergic to any of the food or something that might interfere with the medicines you're taking. So that's a couple of little tips for you. Let me put this down to the side. Now, the reason that it's so important to check for those is because when you use synthetics, our body does not know how to process synthetics. So when you look for these things in a vitamin supplements and you're looking at them and they're synthetics, our body doesn't know very well what to do with those. A lot of times they just pass through our body or they bounce around organ to organ and get stored in our liver, and our body can't absorb it and use it. So that's really not helping you in your healthcare journey, because it's all about trying to have a healthier lifestyle. Now, I do not do everything that I need to do to have the healthiest lifestyle. I eat stuff probably every day, something I don't need to eat. But I'm trying to learn some different ways to eat and some different things to eat and some different things I can do so that I can maintain a healthier body. So some of the things that are fundamentals of a healthy lifestyle would be proactive medical care, informed self-care, reduce your toxic load, which means help reduce the amount of toxins that you expose yourself to. Toxins are everywhere. They're in laundry detergents. They're in vitamins as synthetics. They're in exhaust from cars. They're just everywhere in our environment, and all the processed and genetic foods and things like that. I actually downloaded an app. You can go to the App Store. I don't have an Android. I have an iPhone. And several of the other ladies I know were talking about this app called Think Dirty. And I downloaded it. And what it is it has a little scanner on there. And you can scan products to see how they rate on, like, for example, the healthiness scale or how much toxins are in them. So I was able to do that. And one of the things that surprised me the most, I guess, was what was in baby products. All my kids, I've used the Johnson baby products on, and the baby lotion. And that rated out of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest for harmful products and the most toxins, it rated a 9. And this was something I put on my children, and I'm thinking, wow. You just don't know. So that's an app. If any of y'all are interested, you can download it. It's called Think Dirty. And you can scan products, laundry detergents, and different things, and it tells how it rates. Because surprisingly enough, there are products out there, laundry detergents and different things that say they're organic. And when you rate them on there, you see they contain things that actually can hurt you. Another thing that you can do is you can get enough rest, try to manage your stress, exercise, try to eat right. I'm trying to do those things. In February, I joined the gym, so I try to go every day and to at least do some things to help. But I want to talk to you a minute about vitamin supplements. Now, I do use doTERRA products. I'm a doTERRA wellness advocate. I started out using doTERRA products to combat seasonal allergies and threats that I had. I was taking a lot of medications, going to the allergy doctor, taking shots, taking Singulair, Flonase, Allegra. I was doing all that. Once I switched to doTERRA strictly, I used to use other oils that I purchased off the internet or that you can buy like in the wholesale companies, outlets like Walmart, Kmart, Kroger. But when I switched over, I was able to come off of all those. So I started looking into other things. Now, doTERRA does have a great supplement line, and I'm going to talk to you about those in a minute. And when I talk to you about that, I'm going to explain why you need a more organic and a more natural vitamin, and explain a little bit. I'm not real biological. This isn't going to be real technical, y'all, but in my layman's terms that I use. So this is something I take every day. It's doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack. It's going to give you, well, let's just start with them. There's 3 different vitamins in here. And this is actually a pack that I haven't opened. I just got it because I'm going to be out of vitamins at the end of the week. So I just ordered it, and it just came in. So I'm just going to go through them one by one and talk about them a little bit. Now, this is, make sure I got them where I can see them and go right the order. This is the Microplex Food Nutrient Complex. There are 120 veggie caps in here. Now, I'm going to be honest, this is typically a 30-day supply. I'm going to tell you how you should take them, and then I'm going to tell you how I started taking them and why I've actually brought myself up. But this is nutrient and minerals in a food format. Now, our bodies were made to ingest food and extract nutrients out of it to distribute throughout the entire body so we can have energy for our cells to function properly, so that our brain can work, our heart can beat. Now, over the years, we have brought more and more foods, and I'm sorry, every time I go live, my bulldogs decide she's got to drink water, so I apologize. It happens every single time. My daughter's over there getting her, so maybe she's fixing to start again. So I'm sorry if you hear a loud lapping. Just laugh along. It's life, y'all. It happens. Now, food has become processed more and more and more. So even if you were able to grow something in your own garden, even if we don't have the right environment, we're still not going to get the full nutrient value from the plants like in the past. Like, say, when our grandparents used to farm and used to produce vegetables and different things. The climate's changed, the atmosphere, the amount of chemicals in the air quality, everything's changed. So what we do is we supplement because we're not getting the nutrients from the food that we need. So it's great to know that these products from doTERRA come from a whole food source. So imagine you being able to extract nutrients out of broccoli, beans, peas, or anything like that, wrapping it in a yeast, and presenting it to your body as a whole food. Now, the Microplex is a micronutrient you're putting in your body as a form of food, so your body can absorb it and utilize it. Now, I made notes, y'all, because I've got, hey, Beth, if y'all are on, let me know you're here. Just say hey or hello or something so I see that you're on with me. Some of the vitamins in the Microplex have been known to have an absorption rate of at least 93%. Now, the synthetically modified vitamins, I've kind of got conflicted information, but I found some things online and was speaking with some people. They say the absorption rate of those types of products can be as low as 20%, 10 to 20%. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Samantha. I'm glad y'all could join me. So this is awesome that the absorption rate is said to be about 93%. So our body is going to get from here what it needs. Now, there's lots of stuff in here, and I have a little bit of information. I'm going to jump back and forth to kind of read what's actually in here. So if you'll bear with me, y'all. I'm really was trying to be better prepared, and I thought I had it. But this is a balanced blend of vitamins. Includes the antioxidant vitamins A, C, and E, an energy complex of B vitamins, and natural vitamin D3. It has whole food and enzyme blends, which are ingredients that boost everyday intake. Some of the things in here are like kale, dandelion, broccoli, cabbage, spinach. There are 8 different enzymes that are added to help with digestion and absorption of the nutrients. So this would be like what you would take with multivitamin. As a multivitamin. So you've got your A, C, D, E, K, biotin, copper, magnesium. You've got your whole food blend, your enzymes. You do have a little bit of a tummy tamer in here to make sure you don't have any problems. Now the recommended intake of this is 4 of these per day. And hold on, I want to show you one. Do you mind getting me my vitamins? Because I haven't opened these. They're in that bottle right there in my bag. I want to show you how big one was. And the first thing I thought was, that's a lot. That's a lot. If I have to take 4 of each one of these a day, that's a lot I'm taking. But I had somebody tell me, well, think of how it's in the phytoestrogen bottle. Think about this. You take one little pill, how would you feel like you're getting everything you need in that? So this is the size of the multivitamin. What I do is I split them up. I take mine in a little container to work with me every day, and I just take them throughout the day. Now, I don't take 4 of each. Right now I take 3 of each. And I was surprised at the difference. I thought I was going to be a smart one and say, okay, well, I'll get them, but I'm just going to take 1. You know, it says 4, but I think it's going to be cool, and I'm going to just take 1. And I felt okay. I'm not going to lie about that. I felt okay, but I can really tell the difference in how I feel, and even the amount of inflammation and pain I have in my body has been reduced, and I was kind of surprised by that. So I've worked my way up to 3 a day, so I'm going to try to hit the 4, but we'll just kind of see how that goes. Now, all of these that I'm talking about tonight promote your general wellness. They are non-GMO, they're gluten-free, they're also dairy-free if you ever have any problems with anything like that. Then the next one I'm going to talk about is the omegas. So this is going to give you your DHA and EPA omegas. Now, I'm going to talk a minute about omegas. The ratio right now of omegas should be 1-to-1. About of the omega-6 and omega-3s, you should be getting them to a 1-to-1 ratio in your diet. Right now, the average person, the ratio is 15 omega-3 to 1. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. 15 omega-6 to 1 omega-3. So instead of being 1-to-1 ratio, it's 15-to-1. So what that's doing is that's putting our bodies out of balance. Now the omega-3, the omegas are the saturated fatty acids, the omega-6. They come from like beef and pork. They're good for the heart, blood, and the brain. The omega-3s is what keeps our body function. Think about it, it's like the oil in your car. It's going to keep our bodies going. Now the great thing about these is, I'm going to show you one. They are small. That's how big they are. And they open in your intestines, not in your stomach. So when they open in your stomach is when you get that fish burp. These are actually coated, and I do not know where I wrote what they were coated with, but they are coated, so they actually open in your intestines. Now, when they open in your intestines, it passes through your intestinal wall and is absorbed right into your body, so it can go through your whole body. So again, you don't have that burp. It's a manageable size. It's pretty small. Some of the other fish oil tablets, my husband has some that he takes because he hasn't started taking the Lifelong Vitality Pack yet. His fish oil capsule is probably about that tall, it looks like. It's huge, and it's yellow. And this is nice, nice red color. Now, the red color is the astaxanthin, and that's actually something that's naturally manufactured in salmon, and that's what gives it the nice pink color, that fleshy color. And it comes from algae as well. And the algae, it gives the algae UV protection from the sun. Now, I don't know if it gives us UV protection or not, but I know that's one thing that it also does. Now, this is coming from pure microfiltered fish oil, which gives you 300 milligrams of EPA, 300 of DHA. It also has some essential oils in here. It has clove bud, frankincense, thyme, cumin, wild orange, peppermint, ginger, caraway, German chamomile. It provides healthy joint support, cardiovascular system, brain health, immune function. Because, this is what all these vitamins do for our body. It's feeding our body. It's not just passing through and coming out when we go to the bathroom or storing in organs and not working for us. It's actually feeding our body the nutrients it needs to function. Now, it's also a proprietary blend from doTERRA. It has the oils in there. It helps function as antioxidants. It helps take care of oxidized stress, which helps our cells and provides other powerful health benefits. So that's something about that as well. It does come in a vegan form. I'm not a vegan, so I don't know really a lot about that, but it does come in a vegan form, so I wanted to let you know that. And the next one is the Alpha CRS, and trying to see if I have one right here. And I think I may have mixed this up, y'all. I think actually this is the multivitamin, and this is the Alpha CRS. But you can see, anyway, these are the size of the supplements, and this is one of each. So you see, it's not bad. I don't have trouble swallowing pills, so it's not a deal breaker for me. Now the Alpha CRS. Let me get back to my notes here so I don't mess up and tell you something incorrectly. This helps produce cellular vitality. It's great for that oxidative stress we get. It's a perfect combination to fight oxidation and provide optimal nutrition that we need. Now, I'm going to do a short little school lesson for you. Remember when we were in school and we had to draw a cell? We drew the cell membrane first, and then there was these little tiny things in it floating that had these little squiggly things that looked like hair or tentacles or something like that. So they were floating around in the membrane. And then we had, in the center, we had our nucleus, and in the nucleus, we had our little particles of DNA. So the little things that are in there round, that all the little squigglies on them, those are the mitochondria. Now, the mitochondria's job is to take the energy from the natural sugars and all the stuff the good stuff we're putting in our body, turn it into energy for our body to use. And these things are what makes this Alpha CRS, the product in here, is what makes our cells run efficiently. When we have the right ratio of the omegas and the vitamins and the minerals, all the antioxidants and everything we need, we create an environment for our body to run at its best. You're going to have more mental clarity. You're going to feel better. You're going to have more overall good health. Now, if y'all are like me, you've made plenty of bad choices in the past. You've eaten wrong. You've gone on the fad diets. You've tried all these different things that are packed with just everything that's not good for you. So this is something you could actually start that would help you get your body back on track. Start feeding your body the things that it needs. Now, our bodies are made up of millions of cells that rely on complex chemical communication pathways to take care of the normal functions of our body. So cellular health and ridding yourself of the free radicals and the damaging stressors and the oxidized stress are something that we need in our body. And it helps you create natural energy to use to function. Now, I'm trying to think, so you're going to have your antioxidant. These three things are going to provide you, well, I'm just going to show you the box because instead of holding them all three up. Those three right there are going to provide you with your general wellness and vitality, your antioxidant and DNA protection, your energy metabolism, your bone health, immune function, stress management, cardiovascular health, healthy hair, skin, and nails, eye, brain, nervous system, liver function, digestive health, lung and respiratory health. I mean, this is just an overall product that's going to help you take control, like I've been talking about in this series, and I'm going to be talking about more next week, is help you take control of your health. I don't make the best options. Probably I had eggs and toast for supper, and I had butter on it, which isn't terrible for you. But really right now, I'm going to be honest with y'all, what I could really stand is a piece of chocolate. And let's be honest, that's not the best thing in the world for me to have. But right now, just, it's been kind of a stressful couple of weeks for me. Had a lot of stuff going on, and, sometimes stress makes you do some things you don't normally like to do. So anyway, these are some great complex cellular things that can help you. Now, I know a lot of people are having a lot of problems with energy level. So this is something I've gotten. I have not tried it yet. It's doTERRA's Mito to Max. It is an energy and stamina complex. Now, what this does is it provides natural energy, not stimulants. So you're not going to have that high caffeine rush. You're not going to have a crash at the end. It just gives you sustained energy without the jitters. Now, a lot of people use this before they work out. I just feel like some days, when you just get up and you just feel like, wow, how am I ever going to get through this day? This may be something that would help you. Again, I just got it. Haven't tried it yet. You see the seal still on there. Beth, you love the Mito to Max. It really helps you. I remember Amy telling me that that she tried it. Now this has, and I don't know what all the stuff is in here, but it has, we talked about the mitochondria in the cell that goes throughout our body. This has some things in there like coenzyme 10, alpha lipoic acid. It has things in there that help your mitochondrial energy facilitators. It has some things that help you with circulation. It has some natural things in here that says take 2 caplets daily with food, refrain from using if it's getting close to going to sleep. I have a guinea pig that's going to try this for me. It's Austin, Lisa. He's wanting to try it, take it before workouts and stuff. I haven't tried it yet. I'm scared I'll take it too late in the day and then be up all night, which is not what I want. But, everybody's thriving these days, and I'll be honest, I don't know what's in Thrive. I have no idea. I've saw some posts that people have put up that it's really a lot of caffeine, and you need to be careful because you can't even drink coffee or have caffeinated beverages while you take it. I really don't know anything about it, but this doesn't. I'm looking on here because I can't have a lot of caffeine because I have a rapid heartbeat and I have to do things to slow my heart down, so I really don't want anything that's going to speed it up. And this has natural things in it, so this would be a great something you could add to your daily supplements to help you if you have problems with energy or get up and go. And of course, there's always oils. I mean, I could talk to you about a ton of oils, Motivate, and some other oils that can uplift you as well, but that's something you could take. And I want to mention this before I get too far off the vitamins. doTERRA does have a brand for kids. These are chewables. This would be like your multivitamin, and here's your omegas here. Now, this one you do have to keep refrigerated after you open it, and it is wild orange flavor, and these are natural watermelon flavor. Let me show you how big they are, but this is a chewable for kids. So this would be something, and they're got little smiley faces on them. I don't know if you can see that. This would be a chewable. I've taken them. I use them on my grandson when he comes over, just to see, give him a little bit of extra boost. So they do have great supplements for kids. And also the Lifelong Vitality Pack. If you take this as doTERRA recommends it for 30 days, which would be 4 of each of these a day, and you can't tell a difference, they will refund your money 100%, even if the bottles are empty. So that's pretty neat that they would do that. And they've only had, I think, maybe 20 people ever, since doTERRA's been in business, ever return them. So I love them. I don't like to be without them. It's something I take every day. Something new, and I don't have it with me, sorry, is the polyphenol, Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. That's really great if you have a lot of aches and pains or just chronic pain. I've kind of added it in. You know, I've had the 2 surgeries on my knee. I'm still recovering and not getting past it as quickly as I had hoped. And that has helped me a lot, be able to just have more energy and less chronic pain to be able to get myself going and get through the day. So those are some great things about supplements. I'm sitting here thinking, what haven't I told you? I haven't told you that it's really easy to get these products from doTERRA. You can join with a wholesale membership where you can, that way you get a discount on everything you purchase. You can take advantage of their loyalty rewards program. That means every time you purchase a product, the product has certain value points. Then you can accumulate those points and redeem them for free products. This month, I don't have everything here. I got my Woman's Blend Complex, which is actually a bone nutrient support, the phytoestrogen, which helps level out your hormones and keeps you balanced. I'm getting in that perimenopausal, I don't know what you call it, and I want to be balanced out. And I got my DDR Prime, which is an essential oil cellular complex. I got this free, and I got an oil using my loyalty rewards points. So who else is going to give you free products, y'all? There's several ways. You can join with a kit, and then you get extra bonus points, or you can just join with the membership and start out slow and work your way up. There's a bunch of things you can do. I'll be more than happy to talk with you, do a one-on-one. We can go over something you want to start with and just kind of work your way up from there. Also, when you join with a wholesale membership through me with doTERRA, you would have access to closed Facebook groups that we have where it's just a group of us ladies that are all on a team. You can get support there if you're going through a particular ailment or you've got something going on maybe that I don't have. You can reach out to other people and that may have the same thing. You just post a question on there and you would be amazed at how many people want to help. It's a community. We're like a little community. We're like a little doTERRA community, and help each other and offer support and advice, and just if you want just somebody to talk to. We have some great resources that we use, some books, and I showed them Tuesday night, and I didn't bring them out here with me tonight. And I can tell you how to get those, and you can actually look up problems you're having. It tells you what you can use, what oils or different things you can use. So I appreciate y'all watching me tonight. I do have a free gift for anyone who's not already with a wholesale membership with doTERRA. I apologize, I don't have them on there. If you are still with me, just comment here if you're not already a wholesale customer. And I will promise you, I will message you and get with you and get you something to try for free. And I also wanted to let you know that next month, as some of us ladies at doTERRA are doing something a little bit neat. So if you're on here and you're not already a wholesale membership and you're watching, next month in July is going to start on July 10th, we are going to do Spoiling Yourself with doTERRA. And we're going to have 5 days of some education. We'll have you join a group where you can watch videos, and I'm going to be sending you out 5 days of samples, and they're going to go through the sample, tell you what it's good for. You'll have it to try. So it's just kind of something a little neat to do in the month of July. So I'm looking for 5 people that are interested, and join with me next month and spoil ourselves a little bit. I think we all need that. So if you are interested in doing that, let me know so I can get your samples to you, so you'll have them for each of the days. We're going to do it 5 days. It'll be July 10th through the 15th. I hope I got that right. Yeah, July 10th. And you can just go on, watch the little videos, and try the products, and let me know what you think. So I appreciate y'all watching me tonight. I'm going to try to do another class over the weekend, but next Tuesday night, I'll be back at 8. I'm going to do a class on hormones, and then next Thursday night, I'm going to talk about oils of the Bible. So I believe God put these plants on the earth for us to use. essential oils and products have been used for centuries. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that at the class next week. So thank you so much for watching me. If anybody out there would like to meet with me or do a class one-on-one, or just get with me and talk a little bit more about some particular problems you're having, just please let me know. If I'm not available and it's at a time that I really can't get with you, I do have a group of great ladies that I work with who will be more than happy to help out and jump in, that have vast knowledge and experience. Some of the ladies on our team are nurse practitioners, registered dietitians. We have some pharmacists. So we have a wide variety of people, and we have some stay-at-home moms. So we have a lot of people. I do pest control, but we have a lot of people that'll be more than willing to help, and that's what it's all about, y'all. And help is only a question away. You can like our Facebook page. It's Beth, Amy, and I, and Kelly. We're essentially Obsessed Life on Facebook. You can like our page. We put tips and different things on there, and you can ask us questions if you like. So I appreciate you joining me tonight. I'm not going to keep y'all any longer, and if I can help you, please let me know. And y'all have a fabulous Father's Day weekend. Thank you.